All right, press space for somebody. Weird.
Next time we're docking your pay.
Yeah. There's half a zero. Got everybody?
No. I'm just kidding.
Got it? Then hit start hand. Fold 10, 2, and 3. 5 call 6. 6 is all in.
28.
Oh, I really wanted him down here so fast. This past his bedtime.
9 folds.
Oh, you.
5 calls.
You guys gonna do that.
No, you're live.
I'm hoping I'm live.
Got two cards. Whoa, they're...
Got it, Jack?
I like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had it earlier and I had
Oh.
trouble folding it.
Running jack. No jack?
6 don't help.
Jack 6. This is no jack.
I can't.
You got it, Jack? Yep. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
I can sit around for a while longer.
Yeah. Glad to wait for an hour. This guy won the last time, right?
Yep.
Two folds. 3 folds. 5 folds. 6 folds. 9 goes all in. 10 folds. Three folds. 5 folds. 6 folds. 9 folds. 10 calls. 2 checks. Ten checks. 2 bets, 600. 10 folds. Five raises, 1,400. Six calls. 9 folds.
That's who eat chips and stuff.
10 folds.
Me either.
I said I have to, and then he didn't do it. Like, I'll get back to my comfort zone.
$14 total. 2 calls. 3 folds. 2/3 of the flop. 2, 5, and 6.
Check.
2 checks. 5 checks. 6 is all in. Two calls,
I'll open it.
5 folds. Niner,
Well, 9 or ace now, Eric. I'm back in this game.
48. Make you pay now. So I don't forget.
At least I know it's on tape that I am going out with the best hand.
We won't know that till tomorrow, though.
You pulled the 2 5s.
Yeah, 5 times or what?
I did, yeah.
Nice hand.
Somebody had a straight three.
Okay.
No.
Pocket 5s was so large.
I didn't know I had mine still played bubble yet, but
Like I'm open-ended.
Now if you're going, your
or not?
ass is driving and paying for gas.
Now, if you check the flop and I hit
Then you're gonna lose everything.
well, he might not have called 7,000
Okay,
It is
yeah,
called
that's
50.
true.
It is called 50.
for one card.
For one card.
7,000.
you did it right, man.
Okay.
You did it right.
Yeah.
That's my best Eric impression.
No, you say, when you get home tonight and think about all the stupid shit you did, you played that hand right.
Right.
I'd have done the same thing. I'd have done the same thing.
You just lose there. Sometimes it's poker. Yeah. You know, sometimes you lose.
When they do what's best for them.
There you go. Shut up all really fast and then go even down. Oh, oh, oh. Look at all that.
We good?
Yep.
Alright, 9 folds. 10 folds. 2 folds. 3 calls. Check. 4 check. 5 checks. 2 players. Three checks. 5 bets 600. Three raises. 2,000 total.
Yeah.
Six re-raises, 6,200.
I'm on 5.
Oh, yeah, sorry, 5 re-raises, 6,200.
So
It's 2 with 3.
it's 2, 3.
It's options on 3 right now.
What does 5 do?
5 went all in. You can put beat in, but it doesn't matter because Jay doesn't have it.
Trying to goad me into calling or what? I'm searching.
Next
Okay.
to the cards.
What's that?
I said I want the
Oh,
cards.
all right.
You got J bet 2,000, right? And then 5 went all in.
Right now or
No,
before?
no, before.
Yeah, I got
Okay,
that.
good deal. All right, Jay calls.
Ace is good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 56. 1,
Oh,
2,
dude,
3,
that's
4,
hard,
5, 56. All right, we're good. So Jay calls, you got that?
I got them both bet. They're all in.
Yep, okay, good deal. That's perfect.
Good hand.
Now expect that. Pull the top 3 raise.
A
all
check
in
raise,
stuff.
3 bet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just check all in. Didn't like it at all.
Figured if you didn't have the ace, you fold.
And you
It's
might
a
fold
correct
the ace.
assumption. I almost folded the ears.
And you got an ace with a shooting 50, you might win that. We're
Like
good.
I did.
gonna make that one with you.
He's going.
Yeah. That was a good one.
It was good. Wow.
10 folds,
I think that was two. I don't know.
2 folds,
I got some money to pay.
Short
No.
stack.
I was short stack. Didn't even think about that, but I'm not good enough to know that.
3 calls, 5 goes all in. 9 calls, 3 calls, 3 players. Check, check. Check, check.
13.
9 bets, 13.
No
3
straight
folds.
for me.
I had the Dolly Parton.
Look at it.
Button. See there? Yep. You can hit X. Yeah, X twice.
One big.
Quick exit.
Third tournament ever.
Oh.
3 calls. 9 calls. 10 checks. Nine checks. 10 checks. One bets 1,800. 9 folds. 10 folds.
We're saying like,
Ahmed.
Ahmed. Done?
Ahmed.
I kill you.
That's what it is.
I kill you. Right.
I kill you.
I kill you.
We'll watch tomorrow.
You have to start giving autographs.
I did not.
Channel will have his 3 TVs there for football, and then you'll have the master TV be set on. Watch this guys. Had the volume down on the game. Please.
I've had people tweet that before. 3 folds.
hey, Howard.
What's that? Oh, you need your cards. Can you get
Oh. What?
Oh, you only got 1 card?
Yeah.
Oh, here's your second.
Oh.
You forgot I got one card.
I don't know. I thought we were dealing
Yeah,
again or
just deal.
something.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
no.
so
3 folds.
Yeah.
9 folds.
Oh.
10 calls. 2 checks. Check, check. Check. 2 bets, 600.
Nickel.
10 calls. Check. 2 check and 10 checks. 2 bets, 600. 10 calls.
Hang on.
Lucy's never Lucy's. Nine folds. 10 folds. 2 calls. 3 checks. Two bets, 600. Three raises, 1200. Two calls. Check. Three goes all in. Two folds.
Open-ended anyway.
Ten calls. Two folds. Three calls. Nine raises, 18 total. Ten calls.
Thank you.
Three folds. Nine checks. Ten bets, 2,500. Nine folds. Two calls. Three folds.
Well,
Nine's all in.
26. Three, 31. No, 3,000.
Three folds. Three flat.
Three flat. Three flat.
Two calls.
Oh, what 10 do?
Ten folds,
Jack
sorry.
versus the
Sorry.
king.
Two calls.
Two calls.
Hey, you know no win.
They'll come on.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, fucking
He just looks down.
Yeah, just walks on water.
Why walk on water?
That happens.
Who didn't think the jack was coming?
That was my good luck there. God, now I got crappy cards.
Three folds. One calls. Sorry, 10 calls, one checks.
Two.
Two checks. At least somebody did. You didn't hit X?
I'll check it.
10 checks, two checks.
Check it.
10 checks, two checks.
Check it.
10 checks.
Fours? It's good.
Hey Jackson,
Yep.
what does it show, oh, never mind. I'll wait until the lines go up and switch it around. 10 folds. 2 calls. 3 checks. 2 checks, 3 checks.
Looking to catch up already?
2 checks, 3 checks. 2 bet 600.
Oh, my God.
Good on the river.
Yeah, you got 4 or 5 on there.
Got it?
Yeah, now I got it.
All right, now, first thing, 2 folds. 3 calls. 10 checks. We good?
Yes.
I had to go that.
3 checks. 10 checks.
Check.
3 checks. 10 checks.
Check.
3 checks. 10 checks.
I'll say this hand something goes up.
Making a prediction. Make a prediction tonight. Since I've been here, Eric predicted me to be the first out, last to come, first to leave, right, Eric?
No, I don't think it's it's all recorded, so you'll see what I say.
Yeah, I feel bad. I don't think I'll be having any time to look at some of that, something like that. I don't see how bad I play anyway.
3 folds. 10 calls. 2 checks.
I was gonna text you back and tell him not to tell him all that I suck so bad. I can
They
stay-
figured it out
stay
right
a little
away.
bit longer. Yeah, I know. But exactly, but it's still taking a little longer. But you tell them all I got you how to play.
10 bet 600, yeah, wrong. And 2 bet 2
Hey.
folds.
At the time, there was wrong.
We didn't know. Yeah, he was the only one that had gone to a casino, so he came back and tried teaching us. Okay, there's these blind things, right? It's 1 and 2,
Oh, we are
and
so
you can call. And then when it gets to the big blind, if he wants to, he can raise, and then you get another chance to call.
It was even more fun.
We're like,
after
really?
that.
That's how it works? Oh yeah, that was probably that wasn't.
But that's what started it all. That's what got you to where you are right now.
All right. Then what do we do? All right. So how does that work? Okay.
Yeah, and then the next day we all watch it or do something, and we figured we were so wrong. So
Wait, what's this? What's going on here? And you can only bet $2.
yeah, I think I didn't have a big
You know,
one being different. They were the same amount or something like that. Dollar. Playing
All right,
with
we're ready?
50 cents and quarters
Oh.
and shit like that.
And they were like, holy cow. The first time we even started a no limit cash game was when we had one person kept re-entering into the tournament, and we're like, let's just take that guy's money.
Yeah.
And can I buy back in? Yep. 10 folds, 2 calls, 3 raises, 2,600. And it was just a day of the whole night was who's gonna take that guy's money. And then it would be like, Jay would bust him. And, all right, let me rebuy. Well, it's a tournament. You can't. All right. Well, here's what we'll do. It was the first hand, so we'll take that 3,000 and give it back 2 folds.
Give it back.
Give it back, and you take that $50 and give it to him.
Yeah.
Is that cool with everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now Jay's free rolling. This guy's in for 100. All right. Next hand he busts. All right, let me get back in. Okay.
100%.
Well, Dusty.
Yeah.
You want to give him back your 3,000?
Yeah,
Who's gonna beat
All
this
the
guy?
way
today?
around, yeah. And whose turn is it to call him?
Yeah, $2,000 later.
Who the hell was that?
I'm not gonna say. I can't.
Okay. I can't remember.
You're four.
Oh.
Was it Jared?
No,
I'm
no,
just
no.
kidding.
Was that even still in?
Oh,
Yeah.
He's on button.
You were button.
No, I'm button.
Who's the button, Jack?
Robinson.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, my college.
Yeah, actually, you're a big blind.
Actually, blind stuff.
Before
Oh,
this
okay.
hand. Actually, you can get past. We're gonna take a break. Go ahead. 4 names. So.
4 name.
3
3 and 6 still.
It was
3 and 6, it's 3 and 6 still. Yeah, you're right, sorry.
Were you this size or afterwards?
It doesn't matter, you can do it, yeah, we're good here.
Okay.
All right, everybody calls and checks, and we're going to see a flop now with all 3 players. Jay's bet. Jay checks. Ken checks. 2 checks. 3 checks. 10 checks. 2 checks. 1,500 from seat 3. Fold, fold. I'm gonna switch you over to the 8 seat so you're on camera better.
Sure.
Let's do a full chip count really quick.
They will, just like they have bigger screen now, you know. Oh,
3 calls.
I don't know if I don't know if I want one of those 6s.
8 calls.
4 years ago,
Two
it was
checks.
the smaller the better, you know, now it's
The bigger.
Walk around with your iPad.
yes, I see people thinking doing that basically, you know, with those Galaxy tabs.
We get people all the time before we turn to put backpacks with all this shit, you know. 8 bets 800, 2 folds,
Okay, it wasn't an iPad, it was a
3 calls.
It was a notebook of some sort, but he uses that a phone because he buys unlimited data and then gets text free. So he's using it as a phone and it's freaking.
8 bets
He's
800.
stringing me along here. So I told you I want to be short stacked, so we'll flip these tables.
3 calls.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing to you.
You know what you're doing.
Oh, I'll go.
Got way too long.
8 bets 2,400, 3 folds.
Now I'm short stacked.
Blackberry.
He's in the money,
I was playing at Blackberry.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the guy came in with a backpack, like you said. Got me this whole salad right there. He got everything for a salad.
In a salad.
The whole thing, man. He just sat there and he's just like, he must have been everything else.
Crush his own pepper.
Yeah, well, anyway, yeah. They just let him, bring his own food in and everything. Like, he was all set. We're sitting on the table. They had a little beef pull through him, but I liked it. It was all in over there, you know. All in
Yep.
cash. I didn't like it.
So at Wisconsin, they don't have the $100 max bet.
No,
Minnesota law.
I was loving it all in.
on the block.
I got cleaned out.
Oh,
There's
no,
that might be a couple others.
There's bad ones. There's more bad ones. Not being able to charge in public. Not having over $200 maximum prize payout for a free tournament. 8 folds. 2 calls. 3 checks.
Damn.
2 checks. 3 checks.
Damn.
2 checks. 3 bets 1,000. Two folds.
It just don't make any sense not having no limit cash in.
No.
Trying to
Minnesota.
protect people from
I
themselves.
mean, they had, really, because they had the roulette, the roulette over there and everything.
Yeah, we don't have roulette or craps
That's what they all
Yeah,
had over there too.
electronic roulette. In
Oh, yeah.
Minnesota.
in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and you can have electronic craps, but you can't have actual ball or.
Over there, yeah, they had the whole thing. And
Which is
Crap.
stupid.
2 folds.
I didn't care about none of that. I went straight to poker. I was so
3
wasted.
calls. 4 checks. 8 checks.
We were on our way to New York, so we stopped in there and picked up like 6 on the way. Stupid.
3 checks. 8 checks. 3 checks. 8 checks. Three bets, 18. 8 folds.
What 3 do?
3 bet 1,800. 8 folds.
That's a good enough to make a fold. I don't want to take the guy with the nice hat like that. I have trouble playing against him.
Instead of you don't want to take any chips off a guy with a really nice hat like that, he has trouble playing poker against you.
Really, because I really don't want to win the pot, but I do, so I'm just conflict of interest. Because I walked in, I knew it would go through here.
By a factor of 3 at least.
Well,
3 folds.
I mean, I got wild stuff on and old school North Star,
8
so
calls.
that's pretty cool too.
2
Oh, yeah,
checks.
Get this on camera. Old school fighting
What did
saints.
you
H call.
Remember that?
The Fighting Saints.
Yeah.
I remember St. Paul Saints, actually. They're still around.
Eight checks.
Fighting Saints.
nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Were they a hockey team?
Yeah. They
9
were
by
before
800.
North Stars.
All
A
right, 3
pro hockey team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two by
Fighting
800.
Saints. I
No.
got
8
the
folds.
hockey puck signed. It's signed from the goalie
Really?
from the Fighting Saints.
Nice. Now you can't have that because a bunch of Christians would say, hey, we don't fight. Change your name.
Yeah.
You remember her? The Fighting Saints?
I don't even know who is today.
He doesn't, he's not older than me,
I don't even know
and
who
he
the
doesn't know
Vikings
anything
are.
about sports.
Yep.
He likes their colors.
I was seriously.
The color. I like the suits, though. I like the uniform.
You were the first guy that when we were picking teams and stuff, you're always like, what's their colors? Like blue and white? I'll pick the Dolphins. I like the Dolphins and the Buccaneers back in the cream section.
8 folds. 2 calls.
I'll check.
3 checks. Remember you had sports trivia one time. Who's the only 2 checks. 3 checks. Team baseball and the football team have the same color uniforms. Now what? Pittsburgh. Anyway,
Oh yeah, that's
You
a
don't
good
even-
trivia
you don't
too.
even cover. You don't even know sports. Shut up.
Yeah.
How do you know that? I was like,
What's the
check
only,
check.
What's the only top state or area that all professional sports teams have to share the same colors? Pittsburgh, of course.
2 bets, 800,
Black and gold.
3 folds.
Steelers, Penguins, and Pirates.
And they're all sitting there thinking they went Pittsburgh, and he went.
Right, you shut up.
You don't even answer sports questions. Shut up.
Post it again, Eric, next time you're.
All right, you bet. I'll throw it on Facebook.
I'm not.
So you're only taking a lot of people now?
What's
that?
You
Like
should
people
see
you
it.
love?
No, I'll take as many as you want, and we'll do payouts for the rest of it. If there's like 15 people, then we'll do payouts. But the first place, oh geez, I got a whole bunch of tips.
Oh my goodness, no way.
I know I've not used that.
I couldn't believe that it took you more than 5 minutes to get back to me that one time.
It was terrible.
I was like, what is he doing, work?
There you go.
2 calls.
Minnesota Fighting Saints.
I will. What years were they functional?
North Star started back up
3
in
folds.
8, started in 80,
8 checks.
82? 82?
82.
Yeah.
It was 80, and then
So-
81.
Oh, really? It went right from there to there?
Yeah.
There was nothing.
It was sold, yeah.
Really? It was sold and they
8
changed the
checks.
name? They didn't
Here.
relocate?
72, 76, all the way up. It was just St. Paul, all the way up. It was all the way up to 82.
2 bets.
They did go to
Or
1300.
81.
8 folds.
They went to 81. St. Paul Civic Center is where they played at.
Yeah. I've seen a bunch of concerts there.
World Hockey Association.
Yeah, I was gonna say that wasn't the NHL.
Yeah, it's called the World Hockey Association.
But the NHL was, but no, the NHL was still around when they were around.
Yeah. Well, it was
I think, yeah.
no, it was actually switched over right then.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were
Kind of like the
Minnesota Pro.
AFL to the NFL.
Yeah,
3 folds.
I remember going to them. That was fun.
8 calls.
Was it more like minor league?
No,
Nowadays, I
2
mean,
checks.
Dino Cicerelli would actually played
Played
for
on
him, and then he switched over.
well, if
8
they bought the
checks,
team,
2
they switched
checks.
the name.
Yeah.
Other guys.
Yeah,
still played,
but-
yeah. But Dino was on.
Dino was on the team.
8 checks,
Yeah.
2 checks.
Yeah, he was on our
8 checks.
on our one good run to the cup with
2 bets,
Casey.
800.
Yep.
And then the fucking penguins. Sorry, excuse my French.
2 bets,
Fucking
800.
penguins.
2 bets,
Yeah,
800.
Dino Ciccarelli and
What's up with guy?
8 folds.
Who else would have been old enough to?
Tom Knowlton, it's some of these dudes.
I went to school with Tom Knowlton. Yeah.
he was on the
Bomb dirt and
no,
Covered
he
these
was
guy around people or they just-
I'm not a big hockey guy. I do like the Wild. I think the Wild are going to take it this year. I like that prediction. Even knowing that we don't, I don't know who to have our goals.
800.
No idea. Backstrom. I don't think Hardy can play anymore.
my cousin was a huge Wild fan.
I think this is it.
8 folds. 2 calls. 3 checks. Two bets,
That's long.
800. 3 folds. That might be catch up right there. Damn it.
Just didn't think my three was gonna hold.
Probably get run around the trees for quads and he has to figure out if he's got a boat.
Probably.
That's what it happened. It's my favorite story.
Probably. My aunt had balls to be my uncle type of thing. Huh?
Frogs and wings are both grass when they're done. I haven't heard it.
Balls. Oh, you can't say balls on camera or what? Come on.
No, you can say anything.
Okay.
We got
I
no
just-
FCC on the internet.
No, I'm just saying you
I haven't
kind
heard
of shied away from it. I haven't heard you. If you, my aunt.
No, I was trying to remember what the saying was. I haven't heard.
Okay.
How'd that go? I haven't heard. Yeah, balls on.
If my aunt
Yeah,
had balls
yeah.
to be my uncle.
I haven't heard that forever.
Call.
Call. 8 checks. 3 players to a flop. We've done this like 100 times in this first term. We're really messed up because Jay's sitting here bringing back all old school stories.
You're lying. You've messed up way more tournaments than this one.
Not as bad
Check.
as I'm doing this one. 3
Are you
checks.
messing it up?
Oh, God, terrible.
Really?
8 checks. 2 checks. I mean, just all these little mistakes I'm making.
Really? So you're not like social with anybody when you do this?
Not usually. No, I don't sit and chit chat like that.
Wow. I'll shut up because it'd be way cooler if you didn't. My bad, guys. I'm so sorry. No, I
They
know.
brought out the beef. These guys like, who the hell is this guy? Why is he talking all the time? Shit,
Really?
He never does this.
Really?
Not when I'm
Wow.
running it. Now normally I've got somebody else dealing, like a professional.
And then
dealer,
you're still the talkative
and
asshole.
then
you
I'm
are.
the talkative guy. I'm sitting there doing all my
Guy,
shit.
I mean, guy.
But
Yeah,
boom.
you're right. Is it on me?
Yeah. 3. Get a penalty for that.
What?
Folding when there's no bet to you.
I said, is it on me?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
called a check.
It was a check.
Oh, okay. I was just going anyway.
So 3
2
folds.
bets 800 and it goes full fold.
So I'm in the penalty box.
First time's a warning.
2-minute minor. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. That's in hockey.
Hockey. So I'm sitting there in we're in Milwaukee. No, we're in Chicago. And I get a text from Brian, the guy that owns the tour, started it and everything else.
Yep.
And he says, hey, you got this tonight? And I said, yep. And he goes, all right, I'm going with Kirby to a Blackhawks game. And I went, cool. Basketball? Question mark. And he went, LOL. Okay, must be hockey. I mean, see the season was either basketball or hockey. Right? And he thought I was kidding. No, basketball, right?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
It's a running joke that I don't follow.
He
any
probably
sport.
still thinks you're kidding and he's going to see this tomorrow and be like, he is a dumbass.
No, he goes, it's pretty cool actually because the games will be on. He won't be distracted at all. Everybody else would be like, oh, gee, okay, what's happening?
I know that we started talking about sports and I'm
Yeah.
instantly not as into this as I was. Because I'm a fanatic.
Me too.
I'm not at all. I don't care at all. I used to be really big into UFC, and then I was working every Saturday and could never watch a fight. Now I don't even know who's fighting anymore. I mean, I'll like make an effort if there's a belt on the line. 20. 3 bets, 2,000. 8 folds.
Of course, you're big, bro.
15% is all JI needs. I tell you, I flopped and not flushed. Broadway. Yeah, it was an A6 of flops. It's a E on the turn. 8 folds, 2 calls. There's one drive. Flop and that's one drive in. Great game. That was at the Cass Lake. Airwalker. Check. Yeah. I go on with 2 checks. Yeah. 2 checks. 3 bets, 3,000. Between that.
You're on 3 with you?
It's like one of the biggest parts of my job description is social media
Nice.
for the players. 2 calls. This is that's the limit PP of it.
Yeah, I didn't know. This is a prime example why everybody has a chance.
2 bets, 45.
Well, I think your knuckles probably just good.
3 folds.
Good job, man. Stupid game.
When I was playing Dusty.
Yeah, I mean,
Remember you, me, and
she's
Shovel?
college basketball.
We were playing that 3-handed game.
Well, that
Jay
is
got third.
Oh,
We
you're
were
rock
like
out
betting
there,
the
okay.
whole way on the river. I'm like, ah.
So
I
Danny
said, well, I
Manning's
missed
still your
everything.
game.
The only thing I can do is bet and hope you fold. And so I bet, and he's like,
Unless you're around for the
Fold,
Chamberlain race,
shows
which I don't
nothing
think you're
ace
around for the
king.
Chamberlain. You were around, but you probably weren't knocked out.
I was
Chamberlain.
gonna automatic style.
No, I
yeah,
wasn't
we were
back
playing
then.
1, 2, 4.
I was around.
Yeah. But man,
Yeah, which is a great game. I mean, because if you're the button, you want to be forward on that. We end up
Yeah.
both taking like
Now
$100 from
I'm
you.
real.
Like I was up 100, you were up 100,
Wow.
Shovel was down 200.
Because
8 calls.
I mean, Timberwolves fan because
Wiggins? Oh yeah, I suppose.
That was before Tom was
Oh,
playing.
yeah.
He just dealt
he
for us.
made that to you.
Go on.
2 calls, 3 goes all in. Eight folds,
Andrew Wiggins, he made
2
that.
folds.
He did win one there. He didn't.
He just can't.
No, Timberwolves.
Sorensen.
Move it to JR.
Okay.
Small blind is 3, big blind is 8.
It's boring.
Two calls, 3 calls,
Yeah, this is the blow up hand.
8 checks.
I hope so.
Thought you were going to get McDonald's.
I thought about it, but I figured the minute I do that, you'd be texting me just when I'm pulling jet.
He's pulling out of the driveway. Check, check, check. Everybody checks.
Just
Check, check, check. Everybody checks.
Check.
Check, check. JR bets 1,500 from the 2 seed. 3 calls,
Hey, so I get paid back.
8 folds. Oh, look at that dirty dog. Why wouldn't you just flop 3 kings?
and Snow played the ball.
I know that's why I said this would suck right now to have a 6.
Only a
because
guy
if
wearing a
it's
pink
JR
shirt would do that
sitting
shit.
there.
That's how he lives with himself. He wears a pink shirt all around. I'm really a nice guy. I really am. Just not on the post table. I'm deadly. But otherwise, I'm nice.
It's so savagely bad on the board.
The guy with the pink shirt.
I don't know what's happening.
Sucks. I was gonna say the best line
That's what he told me. No, his biggest problem, and I was telling him,
Well, he pinky promised that he wouldn't do that anymore.
was that he cares so much about what people think of him,
Correct.
and he's gay. So therefore, the inner conflict of being gay and not being able to come out because he cares more about what people think of him than anything has been driving him to be such a pompous
8 calls.
pedophile.
That's why we gotta put this on the internet and put that out there. Let him know.
No, he already
Go
knows.
ahead.
It's easy.
I just texted him the other day, telling him he was a pompous pedophile.
8 calls, 2 calls,
Oh, I'll call.
3 checks.
Richard. Yeah.
Check. 8 bets, 1100. Two calls, 3 folds. Two checks, 8 checks. Because you know it's off the straight, right?
I just holding success with.
No, he was selling all shit. He was telling me how he went to work and testify against him or something like that. I was
Yeah.
like, well,
2 bets, 1300.
those still are pretty solid. What'd you do wrong?
Yeah,
You know?
right.
And he's like, I don't do nothing. I was like, well, for Pete and
Wow.
Eric to step up like that.
Oh, he is such
Somebody want a hand against you?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Not only the hat, but now he beat the guy in pink too. I like this guy more and more.
Yeah, that was we were actually character witnesses against
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Not necessarily anything specific, but it was just because it was a divorce thing.
I didn't care what it
Yeah.
was. I just said, well,
Yeah.
those two are solid.
Dude, Eric and
What'd
Pete
you
said
do?
shit about you. I guess you're wrong.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What'd you do that?
Pretty obvious.
He's actually
Yeah,
a pretty
he's
stand-up guy.
He's a pretty shit ball.
Yeah, he is. I can't believe it. He's existed this long. But as his kids get older, they find it out too, and they
Oh yeah.
one by one hate him. So now Jeremy just can't stand him.
Right.
Oh, sorry for it. But Jacob and Jessica
They're
still
young enough.
believe in the lies. You know.
Well, he pinky promised with him.
Yeah, exactly. You promised me a new car.
Call. And check. Three checks. 8 bets, 800.
You don't have to look. You know you had at least one.
Literally 70 parts.
When he says open-ended, he never means just a straight. He means open-ended straight flush.
2 calls.
Call.
3 calls. Oh, right, and black stuff.
Take the two.
Holy.
Holy. Oh, and
3 is all in. Eight folds.
Yep.
2 calls.
got half of them back there.
You good?
And who's coming for the other half? I ain't good enough to say that.
So your family trip was pretty good.
No, I felt there. It was store-bought pheasants, and we didn't really go hunting. We just went up, bottom, and put them in the field, and I didn't want to shoot.
Did Ed Bailey go with you guys?
Yeah,
When'd you go to the farm?
yeah. 3 calls. 8 checks, or 8 calls.
Pheasant farms are not fun.
2 raises, 28 total.
Want to go duck hunting?
That's terrible. No, leaving Monday for Michigan, and I've got like 2 weeks off. Both of those weekends I'm doing shit, and then I'm gonna be gone all of them. Jay calls.
Oh, yeah.
Jay calls.
Thanks, sir. J calls. J donkeys.
8 calls. I thought you were trying to just slow roll, call, slow play, raise. 8 checks. 1,800 from seat 2.
I'm all
Jay goes all in. Eight calls. 2 folds. Alright, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 65.
How much you need?
65.
5. I feel bad, really.
For-
I didn't want you to call. I
for
didn't,
days.
not because of the hand, just because I didn't want to knock the guy out.
Alright guys, you wanna take a break quick? I'm gonna put